This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 12, chapter 19, exercises 19.28. Indefinite integrals we are taking. Under root 3 plus 2x minus x square. First we have to make it as a perfect square and then we'll use the formula. What is the formula? Let me tell you the formula first. So under root a square minus x square is equal to, when you integrate this, the proof also is being told to you or explained to you earlier. So it is x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square by 2, then sine inverse x by a plus a constant of integration. Now we need to make it as a square minus x square so that we can apply this formula. How are we going to do that? So take this first, 3 plus 2x minus x square. In order to make the perfect square, we don't need anything in front of x square. We don't even need a negative. So that's why I am taking a 3 minus whatever is inside. I just made it as negative so that the 2x minus x square become of different sign. So whenever you take ax square plus bx plus c kind of quadratic equation, in order to make it as a perfect square, you want a to be not there, to be removed, and x square should not have anything in front of it. So we have 3 minus x square minus 2x, but in order to make a perfect square, whichever is any constant or anything which is prior to x, you just divide it by 2. 2 by 2 is 1. You square it. Whatever comes, you add and subtract. That is x square minus 2x is there. Add 1 and subtract 1. So this is a square plus b square minus 2ab. That means it's x minus 1 whole square. What is remaining? Minus 1, negative 1. But remember, it is preceded by 3 minus. So just open it up. And when you open it up, it will be 3 minus x minus 1 whole square plus 1. Minus minus will be plus. So 4 minus x minus 1 whole square has come. But fortunately, this 4 can be written as 2 square. So it will be 2 square. Say if it would have been 5. You cannot have a perfect square. For that, you just put a root and then square it. So you have 2 square minus x minus 1 whole square. So a square minus x square under root. So we will take a as 2 in this case and x as x minus 1. And just use this formula which I intimated you earlier. What is x here? It's x minus 1. In place of x, put x minus 1. So it will be x minus 1 divided by 2 under root. Now this a square minus x square, which is actually 3 plus 2x minus x square. We started with this term only, or this quadratic equation only, and then we made it as a perfect square. So you can just write a square minus x square as 3 plus 2x minus x square. Then an addition sign. A is what here? 2. So 2 square by 2, that will give you 2. So sine inverse x by a will remain like that. But what is x here? X minus 1. A is 2. And there is a 2 also in front of it, which we have got from 2 square by 2. That is a square by 2. And that is your final result. Just add a constant of integration also. So this is your final result. Now how to do this? The whole process is put in front of you now. You can try this. X square plus x plus 1. So we have to make this as a perfect square. Whenever we encounter an under root, then we need something square inside under root so that we can either get things out of under root or solve it using certain formulas. So x square plus x plus 1, we have the coefficient of x as 1. So whatever is the coefficient of x, when x square has nothing in front of it, you divide it by 2. So 1 divided by 2 is 1 by 2. Then you square it. It will form 1 by 4. Add 1 by 4 and subtract 1 by 4. Let me write 1 by 2 whole square only in this case because I am going to make it as a perfect square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab, x square plus half square plus 1x is x plus half whole square. And what is remaining? 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square. That is 1 minus 1 by 4. So this will give you 3 by 4. Now in order to make it as a perfect square, since we have an odd number and also cannot be made as a perfect square, make it as root 3 whole square. 4 already has 2 square. So this becomes root 3 by 2 whole square. This root 3 by 2 whole square can be written like this here. Now x square plus a square formula, which we can see here. So this is all under root. I just explained you without under root so that you can solve it and then take care of the under root. So this x square plus a square formula, as you are quite aware, it is x by 2 under root x square plus a square by 2 and log base e, you can write it as ln also, and in this you have x plus under root x square plus a square, then you end it in a constant of integration. What is x here? X we will take as x plus half, x plus 1 by 2. See, why this x can be taken as x plus half? Because when you differentiate x and when you differentiate x plus half, it's going to be same. It will give you result as 1. That is why we can take x and x as x plus half. Because most of you will ask question that the formula is of under root x square plus a square. But you are taking x as x plus half, which is not fair. But here, since the differentiation of both the term x and x plus half are same, we can take x as x plus 1 by 2. And a will be taken as root 3 by 2. Now I am putting all this in the formula. X plus half, which is x, divided by 2, under root. Now here x square plus a square, this has come from where? From this only x square plus x plus 1. So you can just write x square plus x plus 1 in this case. Then we have plus a square by 2. A is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 whole square was 3 by 4 only. Earlier you have seen. And this has a 2 also in the denominator. So it will get multiplied by 2, 4 will be. So this will be 3 by 8. Then take the log, then the modulus, x plus half whole square, because x is x plus half. And again under root x square plus a square, don't have to worry about anything, just write x square plus x plus 1 in this place. And plus a constant of integration. You can also resolve it more, because writing x plus half is not seen that much simplified. So you can write it as 2x plus 1 by 2. 2 is already there in the denominator. So it will form 4. Inside this you have under root x square plus x plus 1 plus 3 by 8. Then you have a log. Modulus of x plus half is 2x plus 1 by 2. So it will be 2x plus 1 divided by 2. And the rest term, the other term will be the question only, which is under root x square plus x plus 1. End it with a constant of integration, and that's your final result. Now this is how you are going to perform or write whenever you are writing, and do keep in mind all the other things which I told you. Under root x minus x square dx. Now the previous two question has laid down the foundation of this question only. How? Because you already know you have to make it as a perfect square. Then you have to apply certain formula. X minus x square, that means there is a negative in front of x square, so we need to get rid of it. First thing. So if you take negative outside, this will be x square minus x. And this is a proper quadratic equation. When you have a quadratic equation like this, whatever is in front of x, which is 1, the coefficient, you divide it by 2. Then you square it. So 1 by 2 square you will use, and that will be added and subtracted. So minus is already outside. X square minus x is already there. We are adding half square and subtracting half square in order to make it as a perfect square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, it will be x minus half whole square. Then you have negative half whole square. So minus is already in front of that. So we need to get rid of this negative. So you can just swap these two terms, or you can change the sign of the inside two terms. So the final integration will be like this. It will be half whole square first, followed by minus x minus half whole square. So let me write it, half whole square minus x minus half whole square, and this is inside a root. So a square minus x square under root is what we are going to solve here. But we need a formula, and we have a formula. Under root a square minus x square is equal to x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a plus a constant of integration. Now if you match this, a will be half and x will be x minus half. So just use this formula and use this a and x wherever it comes. So we have x minus half by 2 under root. Now this a square minus x square is essentially the same integral from where we started. So it is only x minus x square plus a square by 2. What is a? Half whole square. What is 2 divided by 2? So it will be 1 by 4 and 2. So 4 into 2 is 1 by 8. Sine inverse x minus half divided by half. So x minus half divided by half, we cannot keep it like this. We will resolve it in just a bit. What is x minus half? It can be written as 2x minus 1 divided by 2. 2 is already there in the denominator. So it will be 2x minus 1 divided by 4. So 2x minus 1 divided by 4 has come. Under root x minus x square is there. Plus 1 by 8 is there. Again this is 2x minus 1 divided by 2. You have a half in the denominator also. 2 gets cancelled. You have sine inverse 2x minus 1 plus constant of integration. This is your final result. And this is how you need to solve it. Okay, the formula is very important. If you remember this, it will be good. So this question is 1 plus x minus 2x square. There is a negative 2 in front of x square, so we need to get rid of this negative 2 in order to make it as a perfect square, because we need a perfect square inside so that we can apply certain formula here, matching it. So I'm just taking negative 2 outside. So whenever you take something outside, it's just like dividing everything by negative 2. So divide everything by negative 2 and just write the result. First will be negative half, second will be negative x by 2, third will be negative 2 cancelled, and you just get an x square. And that is what we wanted. We don't need anything in front of x square. We just need it as positive also. So this I am rewriting x square minus x by 2 minus half. So this is also a quadratic equation. Now this quadratic equation has the coefficient of x as half. It's actually negative half, but we don't worry about negative and positive in this case. So whatever is in front of x, which is negative half, just remove the sign and take the number. 1 by 2 is there. So divided by 2, 1 by 4 will come. Square it, 1 by 4 whole square. That has to be added and subtracted. So negative 2, when you take it out, it will be x square minus x by 2. You add a 1 by 4 whole square. Then you subtract a 1 by 4 whole square. And then we have a negative half also. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. So x minus 1 by 4 whole square. And this is negative 1 by 4 whole square minus half. You can take just negative common. 1 by 4, 4 is 16. Plus 1 by 2 will be there. So you can take the LCM and solve it. The better way is to take half outside first. 1 by 8 plus 1 will remain. And this will give you 1 into 1 plus 8 into 1 divided by 8 into 1. This will give you 9 by 8 into 2, 9 by 16. Negative 9 by 16 has come. So minus 9 by 16, but in place of 9 by 16, you can write 3 by 4 whole square. So this will be 3 by 4 whole square. But there is a negative 2 also outside. So first we need to get rid of this negative. So we will swap these two terms, or you can say we can change this sign of these two terms. So this will be 3 by 4 whole square minus x minus 1 by 4 whole square, as we multiplied negative inside, and there is a root 2 also remaining. So that root 2 will be multiplied later. Root 2 will be multiplied later. So we need to deal with under root 3 by 4 whole square minus x minus 1 by 4 whole square first. For that we need certain formula. So a square minus x square under root is given by x by 2 under root of a squared minus x squared plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a plus a constant of integration. A you are going to take as 3 by 4 and x you are going to take it as x minus 1 by 4. So x minus half 1 by 4 divided by 2 under root. Now this a square minus x square, when it is multiplied by under root 2, it will come as 1 plus x minus 2x square. See, I told you under root 2 is already there. When you multiply this 2 inside, it will give you under root a square minus x square. That's why I have written this. Now a square by 2, that is root 3 by 4 whole square divided by 2. So 3 by 4, it will be 9 by 16 divided by 2, it will give you 9 by 32. And you have sine inverse x by a. X is x minus 1 by 4. A is 3 by 4. So x minus 1 by 4 divided by 3 by 4. Now let me do it somewhere else. So x minus 1 by 4 is simply 4x minus 1 by 4 divided by 2. So this will give you 4x minus 1 divided by 4 to the 8. So the first term will have 4x minus 1 divided by 8. And when you multiply this under root 2 inside, this will only come. The original equation will come. If you multiply this x minus 1 by 4 whole square minus 3 by 4 whole square with under root 2, same result is going to come. That is why I am saying root 2 is multiplied to the first term. It will directly give you the original equation from where we started off. Original question from where we started. So I am writing it as 1 plus x minus 2x square, the original thing from where we started. And this will only come when you multiply it by under root 2, and under root 2 is already outside. So under root 1 plus x minus 2x square has come. The next will be 9 by 32, and there is a under root 2 also because you need to multiply it with both the terms. So you have 9 by 32 into root 2. Sign inverse. X minus 1 by 4 is 4x minus 1 divided by 4. And 3 by 4, so 4 get cancelled, only 3 will remain, plus a constant of integration. This is your final answer, which you are going to follow. Remember this formula, it will be easier for you to solve this question. This we are going to take in the next discussion. Thank you so much. Have a good one.